what are the biggest trends you're seeing, with the silver tsunami upon us, and how do you see the
Mhm.
model maybe evolving or growing, or is it going to be your model?
I see a lot of the big facilities around me in Central Texas. There's a lot of 60 beds, 80 beds, things like that. I see them at like 40 to 60% occupancy. They
Wow.
cannot keep full. It doesn't matter if they're newer, beautiful or not. They cannot keep full because of staffing. Staffing is the biggest challenge currently in this industry. You
Yeah.
can't get people to show up consistently, have a good attitude. So therefore, you give bad care, and the residents leave. The families pull them out, and they will go somewhere. They will pursue somewhere that has great care. I think that's really important. So I see a lot of these places turning literally like every 18 months. The building will move to a new operations company. They'll rent it to somebody else because that other one failed. So what I see is a lot of medium size, and I consider our model kind of a medium, right? If you're near that 16 bed model, you're not the 60, you're not the 8. I see that 16 model really succeeding, and a lot of the problems that is kind of in the too big section being solved here, and the problems that are in the too small section being solved here. So I'm seeing a lot of people go for new construction. I'm talking to our SBA lender. He's getting a way, way, way more interest in people
Mm,
reaching out for new construction stuff. And that's really the trend I see is it's really the solution to the hole in the market.
that's awesome. Yeah, and man, even with all those new construction applications, I saw an article that was saying that the gap is going to continue to grow by 275 billion in terms of supply versus need for assisted living. So, don't for the listeners, don't think that like, oh well, everybody else will get into it. It's too late for me. Like, no, no. The population over 85 is going to double by 2040. There's a lot of runway here and a huge demand. And when I
Yeah.
went and looked at, like, I went and analyzed, hey, how many beds are in each state, and then I looked at the population over 65 and 85, and it's like it's under 5% for every state, and so and some states are less than 1%. So it was really interesting to me to see that, like, well, that can't meet the demand of 7 out of 10 seniors needing care at some point, right?
Hmm.
So you can't only have assisted living for 1% of them. It doesn't make sense. So to me, it appears that the demand is even higher than what people are saying. But that's my engineer analysis of the situation.
Yeah,
Um,
and I would add on to that you see some of these cities. Honestly, with the city that I am in, there is a lot of assisted livings. They are coming in big dollars and building the big 4-story buildings with
mhm,
independent assisted living and
mhm.
memory care
Same here. Same here.
all over the place. That does not discourage me. That is a flag that says go here. This is where I want to be.
Mhm.
Don't think, oh, there's too many beds, that's oversaturated. That's not the case. Those big facilities are gonna suck. They are going to do a bad job. They are literally my sales funnel. Almost all of our grandmas come to me from the big smelly facility. So I want to be as close to them as possible. It does not matter if there's literally 1,000 beds already in my city. I'm going to take my 16 from them.